Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Rayne Yoga. I'm Rayne, and this is your divine feminine flow, meaning we're balancing being able to flow with ease, but also with strength. So it's a strengthening practice, but yet easeful, because the divine feminine is strong, and that's why she can flow with such ease, grace, and goddess-like beauty and energy. So with that, all you'll need is your mat and a water, your body, and some deep belly breaths. Meet me when you're ready. Alright everyone, welcome. We're gonna begin on our backs, so go ahead and lay completely down. You can bring the soles of your feet together in Supta Vada Konasana. You can rest with your hands on your belly, or maybe rest your arms completely out to your side, or maybe right hand to your heart, left hand to your belly. And we're just gonna take this moment to ground, to arrive in our bodies, scanning and observing how we're physically feeling today, how we're emotionally feeling today, and just tuning into that for a second. The divine feminine feels everything. Not only empathic to others, but empathic to ourselves, having boundaries, self-love, self-care. So using that as your intention today, how can you further deepen into your divine feminine with the boundaries, the fluidity, the love? And we'll bring the knees together, hug the knees into the chest, and just find a gentle rock from side to side, massaging your low back on the ground. And then you'll keep the right knee in, extend the left leg out, and just rock your right knee out and in, really massaging deep in your hip joint. Good. And then we'll just switch to the other side, left knee in, right leg out, and same thing. Find that nice deep massage in the hip joint, waking the body up. The preparation for deeper movement and mobility. And then we'll bring both knees back into the chest and plant the feet down, heels close to the glutes, hands next to the sides of the body. We're going to come up into a bridge, but very slowly. I want you to scoop your low belly up and in to create a pelvic tilt. Try to lift one vertebra up off the mat at a time. When you come up to the peak, give your glutes another extra squeeze, hold, take a deep breath, and then very slowly articulate one vertebra at a time back down to the mat. We're going to do that again. So we start with that pelvic tilt, squeezing your low belly up and in to start to lift the tailbone off the mat, and then every vertebra following. This is not easy. Be patient with your body. Hold it up to the top. Squeeze the glutes. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly lower one vertebra at a time back down. Beautiful, guys. Bring the knees back in towards the heart. Take a nice deep breath, a little travel from side to side. And then you'll lift the upper body up off the mat. Bring your right knee in, extend your left leg. We're going to just do a little alternating here, so activating the core as you switch from one side to the other. Good. Squeeze the low belly up and in. Switch. Switch, switch, switch. Good. Keep it going. And rest. Good. Go ahead and hold behind your knees. knees. And you're going to rock and roll your way up to a boat. Find a balance here. Reach your arms forward. Make sure your shoulders are rolled down and back. You're breathing. You can always hold lightly behind your knees. You don't have to let go. Good. And then we'll just bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall open into a butterfly. Curving the body forward. Not thinking too much about this asana right now. It's just a moment of rest. A moment of surrender. Balancing that strength of boundary within your body, and then the softening of that feminine energy, coming back into your own heart. Beautiful. Slowly come out, and then you can just cross your feet or swing your legs around, and we'll meet in a tabletop position, knees under the hips, hands right underneath the shoulders. Coming into our cat-cow, we'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine, really press the mat away, separate the scapulas. Inhale, drop the belly, broaden your chest up and forward to the top of the mat, and then exhale, round the spine, squeeze the belly button back towards the spine. Inhale, good. Exhale, press. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. We'll come back to neutral. Walk the hands forward a little, tuck your toes, come into your first downward dog of the day. So be gentle with yourself. You can walk it out on the spot, transferring the weight from one foot to the other. You can rotate your head from side to side. Give yourself whatever you need to feel into this downward dog. And then we're going to inhale, roll through the spine to a plank, and then exhale, really roll through the spine back to a downward dog. So rolling out, the head is the last to arrive to plank, exhale, and then the tailbone begins articulating back to downward dog. So inhale, plank, exhale, back. How much fluidity can you find in your spine? Inhale forward and exhale back. Beautiful, guys. You're going to inhale, roll through to a plank. This time, drop your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra lift. This is a very small lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, tuck the toes. Exhale, back to downward dog. Take a deep breath. Good. Inhale, roll through to plank. Exhale, drop the knees. Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Deep cleansing breath. Inhale, roll through to plank. Exhale, this time full chaturanga. The knees do not drop. Inhale, upward dog. Lift the heart. And then dip the right hip down. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to center, and then to the other side. And center before dropping the knees and sinking back into a child's pose. Take a nice deep breath, ground the body, connect back to your intuition, your inner knowing, guiding your body with love, strength, balance, compassion. You're right where you need to be. We'll slowly come back up, tuck the toes, exhale back to downward dog. Beautiful. And then you're going to tap your elbows to the mat and then extend it. So you're coming down into a dolphin and then extending. These are tricep exercises. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Good. We got 4. Ooh, interrupted by little Tallulah. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and roll through to a plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, drop the knees, sink back, soften inward, child's pose. Again, we are flowing with the divine feminine energy. She is strength and she is softness. Roll up to seated. And bring your right hand to your heart, left hand to your belly. We're just taking a moment again to come back into ourselves. Feel your heartbeat, feel your body. Connect back to how you're feeling. What are you feeling? Embrace it. Love it. Then we'll inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, ground the hands, tuck the toes back to your downward dog. Walk your big toes to touch each other at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, pull the knee in towards your chest. Step it through, drop the back knee, low lunge, untuck the toes. Make sure your knee is stacked over your ankle. Before you inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, and then exhale, sweep the arms all the way out and around, and then all the way forward towards the top of your mat. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, expand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, expand. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, expand. Beautiful. We'll do one more inhale, sweep the arms up, and then exhale, fold, ground the hands back to the mat. Heel toe your right foot out to the outer edge. So your heel is on the mat, your toes are off the mat, and your right hand's gonna land on your right knee, opening that hip more, twisting the body to look up to the sky. Deep belly breaths here anytime you twist. Then you'll sweep your right arm all the way back up and around. Take up as much space as you can. Ground the right hand down. Tuck your back toes. Come back to a plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath. Walk the big toes to touch again. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, but keep your shoulders square to the mat. Inhale, extend the leg up. Exhale, pull the knee to chest, stepping into low lunge. Dropping your back knee, untucking the toes. Again, knees stacked over ankle. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, expand. Take up as much space as possible. Inhale, sweep your arms forward. Exhale, open. Let the fingers feel soft, as if you could feel the air around you. Or maybe as if you had paint on your fingertips and you're designing something around your body that's protecting you. Beautiful. One more sweep up. Exhaling to ground the hands. Your left foot, heel, toes out to the outer edge. Heel on the mat, toes off the mat. Left hand finds the knee. We press into that knee as we twist, rotating the body to look up towards the sky, the ceiling, whatever you see above you. Deep belly breath. And then let that left arm sweep all the way back up and around. Take your time. Ground the hand, tuck the back toes. Step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Amazing, guys. Deep breath. You're right where you need to be. We'll bend the knees back to the mat and kind of find their way to the center of the mat. We're going to come into camel here. So your hands are going to go to your low back, but we want to think about squeezing your low belly in towards the spine, not puffing the belly out, and squeezing the glutes at the same time as you press the hips forward. Broaden the heart up to the sky and drop the head back. This is a very supported version. You don't have to go far here. Again, think about squeezing your low belly up and in to support your low back. And then let your chin tuck in and just rest the glutes back to the heels. Bring your hands to your body. Come inward. So we're expanding open when we're in that full asana, and then we come back into ourselves. It's always an expansion and contraction of the body. When you're ready, you'll come back up to that kneeling position. Hands come back to the low back. You can do that version again, or you can let your right hand drop back to the right heel. Again, think about squeezing your low belly back towards your spine and activating your glutes, and then reach your left arm back behind your body. So take an inhale here, and then you're going to drop your hips, sweep your arms forward towards the top of the mat. Left hand comes to left heel, and you come back up, right arm reaches back. So we're alternating side to side. So drop the hips, sweep it forward, and then open up the whole front side body. Inhale, exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rest. Good. Hands back onto the body. Tune back into your intention, the intention of this practice. Breathe. And then we'll bring the hands to the mat, tuck the toes, and then come into a balance here. So the knees are off the ground, you're on the balls of your feet. Pull your low belly back and in, and bring your hands to heart center. Make sure you're not holding your breath here, guys. A lot of times when we balance, we try to hold our breath. Trust me, it does not help us. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out your mouth as you expand the arms out to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep that balance. Exhale, ground the fingers. Send the tailbone up, forward fold. Give a little walk of the knees. We'll keep the right knee bent, ground the right hand, reach your left arm up, deep belly breath, and then ground your left hand, left knee's bent, right arm reaches up, take a nice deep belly breath. And grounding that hand down, and then heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. And that's a minimum, so wide, wide, wide. Heels on the mat, toes off the mat. Sink down into your malasana. Tailbone points straight down to the earth. Heart travels forward and through between the knees. And the crown of the head is lengthening up to source. And you can rock from side to side here if your hips are feeling a little achy or sore. I've been out camping, so sleeping on hard earth isn't kind to the body, so hips can be sore. Option to come into crow here. Now make sure you have very stable ground. If anything underneath you doesn't feel right to the body or wrists, make sure you make that adjustment. If crow is not in your practice, please just continue to rest in malasana or maybe in a ragdoll with the legs extended. If you're coming into crow, again, make sure you're breathing and squeeze your low belly up in towards your spine again, as if somebody's lifting you from your belly button. It's going to help you put a little less pressure on your arms the more you can lift up in the core. When you're ready, you can just ground back into malasana where we all can meet together, and then crawl the hands forward, step the feet back, come back to downward dog. Take a deep breath. Then we'll re-drop the knees down to the mat, swing the feet around, coming completely seated on our mats, scooting forward. Reach the arms forward, inhale, exhale, roll through the spine as we completely surrender into our Shavasana. Knowing that we did enough with our bodies, and that we deserve this moment to rest, to surrender. You always deserve a moment to rest. The Divine Feminine honors rest even more than action, than doing. If we don't rest and fill up our cups, how can we ever bring in action and do things for others? So really bask in this feeling of surrender, of letting go. begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rolling your wrists, rolling your ankles, reaching your arms overhead, taking a big long stretch through your body. And at your own time, rolling to one side in a fetal position, taking a pause there for yourself. When you feel ready, and only when you feel ready, coming up to seated to seal our practice together. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bringing palms to the heart center. The light in me honors the light in you all. Thank you so much for flowing with me. This divine feminine flow from my heart to yours. Ground in Mother Earth today. Namaste.